Hello, sixth graders. Believe it or not, we're on our fifth week of distance learning, and this week's activities are going to be all about Earth Day. In fact, you guys are going to be completing an Earth Day choice board, kind of like our activities from last week. On the directions slide, it says, Wednesday, April 22nd is Earth Day. In fact, it is the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. You are going to complete 5 items from this choice board to learn about how you can help our Earth even more. So essentially, in celebration of Earth Day, the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, you guys get to pick 5 of the 9 activities to learn a little bit more about Earth and how we can make it a better place. Notice what it says next in bold. Turn it into Google Classroom when we are done. I can't emphasize this line enough. Please make sure when you finish your work, you submit it on Google Classroom, and that way your teachers can see that you've been completing your work. Please don't forget to do this step. Let's move on. It says once you have completed the task, move the X over the section to signify that you are done with that task. And you can see the example over here on the right. They've completed 5 tasks. Notice this last point. It says, do not view this in present mode. Currently, my PowerPoint is in present mode. Now it's not. Make sure you're in the mode that looks like this so you have the ability to edit the slides. If you're in present mode, you won't be able to edit the slides. Now this is what the choice board looks like. You have 9 activities that you get to choose 5 from. The first activity is titled, What's Your Footprint? It says, take this quiz to see what your carbon footprint is. Record your data on slide 5. Now, essentially, you're going to click on this link and you're going to open this quiz. And it's going to give you some questions so you can calculate your carbon emissions. Now, if you've never heard of a carbon footprint before, basically, it's a number that calculates how much carbon dioxide, you have emitted into the environment around you. In other words, based on the activities you do every day, your daily activities, how much carbon dioxide do you emit into the environment around you? Hopefully, if we're doing our job of taking care of the earth, that number is low. So it asks you some questions just to be honest about your daily life, about your household, your transportation, so how you get to place, the food you eat, and when you're done answering the questions, you can click analysis, and then it gives you your total results. Now we're on slide 5, where we're going to record the data. Again, it gives you the directions. Take this quiz to determine your carbon footprint. Make sure you answer each category: home, transportation, and food. Click analysis to see the results. Now, when you're done, it's going to show you what your carbon footprint is, and it's even going to compare you to other people in your country and in the world to see how you compare. When you're done, you can take a screenshot or photo and you can paste that in this empty space right here. If you got a paper packet and you're doing this on paper, go ahead and write down your data on here. Now, when you're ready to go on to a new activity, you can click here to go back to the choice board, and if you completed that activity, you'll drag the X over to signify that you completed that task. Now, the next option is called How Do You Do? It says to complete the 10-question survey on slide 6 to see how you do at helping our Earth every day. So let's check it out. Here it asks you 10 questions about your daily life, and it says to read each question and put an X in the box that relates to you. For example, do you turn off the lights every time you leave a room? You can take one of these X's and put it next to always, sometimes, or never. It's okay to be honest. And answer all 10 of these questions. Down at the bottom, it asks you to reflect on this experience, and it asks you a couple of other questions, and you can type or write those answers in the boxes there. If you complete that activity, click there to go back to the choice board, and again, you can drag that over to the activity. Your next option is called Write a Letter. On this one, it says write a letter to the principal on slide 7, stating 3 ways we can change our habits at school to help our environment. This slide right here in this empty space is where you can write or type your letter. Now you can structure it just like a normal letter, Dear Mrs. Reed, Dear Mrs. Endato, or Dear Mr. Udy, and you can, in your letter, explain 3 different ways our school could do better at being responsible and helping our earth around us. It does say, don't worry, I won't actually send it, but if you think your letter is really great, I'd be happy to share. The next one is called a nature walk. I love this opportunity. I do it every day anyway. But it says go on a nature walk outside. Document your adventure by taking pictures of the beauty of our earth on slide 8. So you can go outside and take a walk. Make sure that you use social distancing and you stay healthy if you do this. But see if you can notice just 4 things that are beautiful about the earth around us. Over here, it gives you some ideas. Now you can snap a photo with your camera and paste it here, or you're welcome to draw a picture as well. Down here in the box, you can type or write a description of what's in your picture. So this activity is here to help us just really appreciate the beauty of our earth. The next activity is all about COVID-19. It says, watch this video on how the coronavirus has affected air pollution in the United States. So there's a YouTube video here that you can watch that's actually quite interesting. It talks about how since we've been at home, not going about doing what we normally do, it talks about how that's affected the air pollution. Once you've watched the video on slide 9, it asks you a couple of questions and you can write or type your answers to reflect on your thoughts about the video. The next one is called Earth Drawing. It says draw a picture of the Earth and list all of the beautiful things about it. Take a picture and put it on slide 10. So here you can draw a picture or even make a model. It says let's get creative. Draw a picture, make a model out of Play-Doh, use sidewalk chalk outside, build using Legos, use whatever you have at home and take a picture of it and put it here. Down here, this one's kind of fun. It's a STEM activity. It says Earth Day is all about reusing and recycling. Gather any cardboard items you have in your home and build a tower. Now there's some more detailed instructions over here. Now I'm not going to read through all of this right now, but essentially it gives you a little bit of background information about recycling, and then it gives you a challenge. Can you build a tower out of cardboard that holds 50 of something? The 50 represents the years we have been celebrating our Earth. So when you're done, take a picture of your tower. You can include your photo here, and then it has a couple of questions for you to answer over here. I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with for this one. Our next one is said, how do you help? Record a Flipgrid video on how you and your family help the earth. Now this link takes you to our Flipgrid page. It's the same one we've had before. Find the prompt and you can record a video telling how you and your family help out the earth. The last option is called Family Plan. Come up with a plan of 3 ways your family can be better at helping our earth, and you can record your plan on slide 13. Here it tells you what's one step, what's one thing you think your family needs to work on, and how are you going to fix it. So do you think maybe your family needs to get better at recycling or taking shorter showers? What's one thing you think you could do to help the earth out? And this is where you're going to create that action plan. Now back to our choice board here. Remember, how many activities do you need to complete this week? 5, that's right. When you're totally and completely done with all 5 activities, what do you guys need to do to turn in your choice board? If you just answered and said, turn it in on Google Classroom, you just made this teacher really happy. So enjoy your Earth Day choice board. Hopefully throughout this week you learn a little bit more about the Earth and how we can help make it a better place every single day. Have a great week, boys and girls.